What's up YouTube, your old school expert, and today we're going to show you some fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are being graded as authentic by PSA. And so we're going to start off with this Dragon Treasure. This is a common card from Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm trying to get the entire LOB first edition set in PSA 10, so I'm trying to grade some of the commons. Well, this is actually a fake card. I know this one looks real, but I'll show you in a minute. I'll compare it to a real one and we'll see why it's fake. But you can probably, those who are familiar with LOB cards, old school first edition stuff, can tell right away that it's fake. First of all, I know you can't feel it, but if you feel it, you'll feel that the paper stock is not right at all. It's too gritty and it's kind of flimsy and thin, so that's off. And here we'll show you an authentic first edition LOB Dragon Treasure. So we'll compare the two main things since you cannot feel them. If you look at the first edition symbols, look at how the first edition symbol is kind of bold, and it's not very clear. It's almost it kind of runs a little bit. And then you look at this one, the authentic one, the first edition symbol is very clear. There's a clear space between each letter and it looks a lot sharper. So that's a good way to tell, is to look at the first edition symbol. Another way to tell is flip it over. This one's kind of a dead giveaway. You look at the colors. The colors on these are way off. On these fake ones, they are way too orangish, like orange red almost. Whereas these ones, they are darker than, here, we'll pull it out so you can see it better. I'm trying to grade this one with PSA, so I'm keeping it in the sleeve, but they're darker than like newer cards, but if you look at them, they're way different. This is like a brownish yellow, and that's the color it should be, not like an orangish red like this one. So that's another dead giveaway. Now we'll look at the actual card that was graded by PSA. So this is graded by PSA. It's an older submission, so you can tell by the number. And if you look at it, you can. I was able to tell as soon as I got it in the mail that this is fake. Here's the authentic one again, and you can compare the first editions. They are not the same. You can tell this one's the bolder, kind of blurrier version, and this is the clear, nicely finely printed version. And when you flip them over, you see that this one has got all the reddish orange background, and this one does not. So this is clearly one of these fakes. You can see they look almost exactly the same. And it's really unfortunate because these are really good looking fakes. I'll give it to whoever made these. They're very well done. Good enough to slip past PSA. And I know PSA is new at this. Then I know they haven't been grading Yu-Gi-Oh for very long, just a couple years really. But it's starting to pick up a lot, and people are going to flood the market with these fakes, and people are going to end up paying good money for fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's really sad, thinking that they must be real because PSA graded them. So here we'll show you one more graded PSA card. And this one is, this one I purchased from David Adams Card World. And when I messaged them about it, they really kind of blew me off. They said they would take a refund, but they said that the card has to be authentic because PSA graded it. And I really fired back at them pretty good and told them just because PSA graded it does not mean it's authentic. PSA makes mistakes. They're humans, and they're very new at this. So of course they're going to make a mistake when a really good counterfeit like this comes through. So I definitely would never buy any more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, singles or packs, from David Adams Card World, because if you ever watch Simply Unlucky's video, that's where he got his packs from. His first edition LOB packs that ended up being fake. I know he got them from David Adams, even though he won't admit it, because I also ordered the same exact packs and got the same packs from them fake. So here we have an authentic Giant Soldier of Stone first edition LOB, and compare it to this one, you get the same thing. That first edition marker is not clear and concise like this one is. And then when you flip them over, you can really see this one's red, this one's not. So this is another one of those fakes. Also, it's got some edge wear. I'm really surprised it got a 10 with that edge wear. I mean, what the hell? That automatically should have knocked it down to a 9, because it's pretty significant edge wear. It's not like a little tiny sliver. That's pretty white. But anyways, yeah, this is it's really unfortunate that PSA is not catching this, although I do understand. But again, it's their job. They get paid good money to do this, and they're authenticating fake cards. So another really easy giveaway is the Roc symbol. So look at ROCK here. It looks really nice. Every card, excuse me, every letter on the card looks the same. They're all the same amount of like boldness. If you look over here, the R is bold, but then the OCK are all kind of thin, and they don't really look good. Like, they don't look consistent. Whereas on here, they all look consistent. They're all the same. So it's little things like that. There might be other things, but those are what I've really noticed. So those kind of small details are what help you distinguish a fake from an authentic card. Finally, and this is to combat PSA's previous argument. When somebody I know talked to them, they said, well, there are different printings of first edition LOB cards, so that's why we authenticated those. They're not fake, they're just a different printing. False. They are not different printings, they are absolutely fake, and I'll show you why. Here is a first edition LOB first print run of a Trihorn Dragon. Now you can tell it's a first print run because it's a lot darker, and on the it's not that glossy, and it's kind of like almost wavy in a way. And on the ultra rares, the name will be lowered. On the secret rares and super rares, it is not. So here you've got a typical Trihorn Dragon, first edition from the first print run. Now here's a Trihorn from the second print run. Okay, this one's glossier, as you can see, a little glossier than this one. And you can tell they're different. This one's darker. First print run is always darker. Second print run is always lighter and glossier. And the names are not lowered, even though, again, on the secret rares, they never really lowered them. But you can tell that there is a difference in printing. However, these cards are both authentic versions, just different printings, as PSA claimed that those fakes are. Now here is a fake that I got in a pack, or yeah, in the same pack as this one. This is a fake Trihorn Dragon. You can tell because of the foil in the background, it doesn't have any kind of sparkle or depth like these ones do. So it's not that these fakes are actually just another, like a third print run or something like that. They're just not authentic. And again, you can compare the first edition symbol. It's not the same. If you look at it here, again, first edition is clear and nice, and on this one it's not. And then again, the back, it's like red, kind of a reddish, and this one it's not. And if you look at this one, it's not. These ones are like yellowish brown, the authentic versions, and the fake ones are orange and like almost red. I don't really know what to call it. It's like brown, orange, and red put together. But they didn't get that right. And obviously, the big giveaway on these is the foil. Now, I've actually seen one of these on eBay, PSA graded 10, and I couldn't believe it that they had actually graded this. This isn't even what a secret rare looks like, and there's no Yu-Gi-Oh! Secret rare that ever has looked like this. This would be a super rare with like secret rare letters. So, very disappointing that PSA came up with that as their argument. These are fakes. They're very, very good fakes, but they are fake. And if you could feel them, you would definitely know that they are different. They're thinner, they're flimsier, they're just not of the quality, but they're really good. I give a lot of credit to whoever made these in China or wherever they made them. So that's the video, guys. I just wanted to show you fakes from real cards and the fact that not only is PSA grading them, but don't just stay away from Dave and Adam's Card World. Don't buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards from them. I would never do it. I never will again, and I advise you not to do it as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. Thank you.